Well, nowadays, ship owners are facing some major challenges. One of them is the consolidation, another one is obviously technology, and the allocation of capital. So how can all this be managed in such a way that will make a ship company profitable and operational as well?
Look, I think the challenge of a ship manager is not to do things better than a ship owner, but to do things as well and then bring in all of these economies of scale on the procurement side, on the technology side, bring in enhanced training on the crewing side, and all these other services which can actually allow the owner to focus more on their core business, on the commercial side of their core business. So whether it's a bigger manager does things better or not, that's not the point. The point is providing a service to the owner as well as the owner is able to do it themselves with the quality that satisfies the owner. What we don't want to do as ship managers is sacrifice quality ever.
The cost of hiring a ship management company, a third party ship management company, is it actually something of value to the shipping company itself?
Yeah. I've always said right from the start that we have to be relevant to the owner's or operator's business and compelling. So we have to provide services that he or she needs, and not only that they may want, but they must have, so we can save them huge amounts of money. So when an owner or operator comes to us, they see economies of scale on the procurement side, they see crew training levels that they just can't achieve anywhere else, they see our performance optimization control room, which can grant them huge savings on operation. Not just on bunkers, but on every aspect of their operation. So when you talk about, is it a cost to the operator? It's not a cost at all. The operator is saving huge costs and able to then focus, as I said before, on their core business. So we have to be compelling, and that's our mandate.
If you could make a forecast with regards to the ship management companies and the ship companies, the ship owners, what would that be? Do you think that there's going to be a tendency of actually hiring more third-party ship management companies or vice versa?
At the moment, the market is split. Ship management has about 20% of the market share. Our challenge is to increase that, not fight amongst ourselves for the 20% that is already going or being outsourced, but actually to persuade the 80% as to the merits of ship management. I see over the next 10 years with more consolidation in the market on the operational side, with vertical markets coming in, with clients that want to deal with bigger operators. That's the trend. I see there being a huge growth in ship management, but not in ship management that takes away all of the responsibility on the technical or the crewing or the procurement, but does it in modules, so that we go to the operator and say, we'll do your crewing, we'll do your technical, we'll do your procurement. We can do any one of these, or we can do all of it. We can optimize your processes. We can bring you into the business, call it second-party management, a real different product to what is currently out there. At Columbia Ship Management, we adopt a modular approach, so you can very much take bits and pieces of our services and add them to yours and see the real benefit. And if you are persuaded, you can then come back for more afterwards. We think that's the future. So it's not give over everything in one go. It is just take services that we think we can do more cost effectively, efficiently, and optimize your service.
So would it be correct to say that the best way to use a ship management company is to have the tailor-made services provided to the ship owners?
Yeah, there's no best way. You know, you said it in your last mouthful there, tailored. Each owner will and can expect a different service from us for their business. Some will want to divest themselves of technical, crewing, commercial, post-fixture, procurement. Some will just want one or two modules. It's what they want, and we have to be flexible enough to give it to them in a transparent, cost-effective and efficient way and bring them into the business so that they feel part of it.
Now, decarbonisation, which is actually coming up in the next year, if you like, as well as the new challenges from technology, are becoming a big incentive for companies to actually hire someone else to do that for them, especially the new rules and the framework that comes with it. So how can ship management companies assist the ship owners into adopting their methods and techniques in the operation?
Well, I mean, all of these new regulations, and it's when one looks at the fuel regulations coming ahead, like 2050, complete decarbonisation, etc., as objectives, ship managers have, or sizable ship managers have the size and the resources and the incentive to really dive into these issues and investigate and advise their clients much more than the smaller owner who simply doesn't have the resources to do that. So an advantage of ship management is that we can invest these resources and give our clients the answers, or help, or try and give our clients the most informed answers that we possibly can, and we have the resources to do that. If we're looking into these issues for 300 ships, or where the owner's looking into the issues for 10 ships, we're more able to invest that resource.
Okay, it's not the first time you have attended the Capital Link event. I would like to ask for your impressions on that.
I think Capital Link is always a must-go-to event. We all in shipping have to keep our finger on the pulse and know what is going on now and what is around the corner. These types of conferences really help us to do that, because you're hearing different viewpoints, you're meeting different people, and I think that pulse is throbbing through this conference. So finger on the pulse, you need to be at these sort of events to know what's coming and formulate your strategy going forward.